talking about vibration and what vibration does. Well, if we're energy and everything's energy and we're talking about feminine energy, then we darn well better know what that word energy means to us, right? So what does energy mean to you? To me, energy is a spiritual concept. For me, it's pretty simple scientifically. It breaks down to atoms, molecules, quarks, quantum physics, all of that. It's really there. We are really not solid in one sense. We are really air, and water is a matter, but we're really space between the molecules and the atoms and the quarks and the electrons running around in every millimeter of our bodies. There's space. There's so much space between the electron and the nucleus of every atom. It's insane how much space there is. Nothing. So what is that to you? What does that mean to you? Does that bring you a sense of peace and wonder and awe? I love wonder and awe. Does that bring you something like, wow, if I pass my hand through the air, which is a big tool of mine, through the molecules, can that settle me? Can that settle you? If you're feeling all anxious and wrought up and fear-driven, if you put your hand through the molecules, does that do anything for you just because that actually is real? It feels real. And the solidity that we see, things that are solid, that's a quantum physics scientific thing. It's wonder. It's how in the heck do all these molecules, atoms, quarks, infinitesimal bits of matter and molecular structures turn into something solid? Well, if that is not spiritual, I mean, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it has the word science to it, but come on, what's in that space? And for me, that's energy. So everything is energy. Everything is made up of energy. Let's just put that word on it. I mean, that's the way I put the word on it. You have a different view, maybe. So I'm just going to say energy, energy, energy. So when you are thinking and feeling and being in a space where you feel joyful, happy, and your body is relaxed, in other words, your muscles are not tense, tight, and there's kind of air going through you and you're breathing, there's more space. More air. You're actually expanding yourself with more air. Your muscles are actually letting go and expanding and building. The moisture in your body can increase. The bacteria counts and the viral accounts shift. And believe it or not, you can read about it. Germ theory is something I'm very interested in because of all the autoimmune around and that I have, and that is confusing to people, that bad germs can turn into good germs. Among small animals, girls can turn into boys. Things are explainable scientifically, but magical and mystical in terms of the why. Why do these things happen? So when you ask yourself, why in my life did this man leave? Why am I not getting the dates I want? Why is this happening? The first thing you're going to is something is wrong with me, right? Or something's wrong with them. Why am I choosing those guys? But it's all kind of a why is this going to crap? And let's call that low energy. Let's call that low vibration. What's wrong? Who's wrong? Who can I blame for this? I'm blaming Rory for telling me I could do it. I'm blaming this because I'm blaming myself because I forgot to put my perfume in. All that blame, shame, regret, all that disappointment, complaints, and everything is us just make this view, call that low vibration. Okay? Or on some kind of scale, some kind of ladder, low vibration. What are we feeling behind that shame, blame stuff that is all mental and masculine? That's why it's low vibration for us, right? We're working from our masculine, and we're not masculine energy creatures. We are emotion-based. So what you're actually feeling when you're in complaint, disappointment is pain. You're feeling emotional pain and grief and just uh, despair. You're feeling emotions that are so base and so uncomfortable that we just go around trying to raise it by being angry, which is a higher vibration than despair, right? It feels better. Let's talk about vibration as what feels good. All right. What feels good. Happiness and joy is up there because it feels better. And sadness and misery is down here because it doesn't feel good. Simple way to make a chart, right? How does it feel? Natasha, I still say I'm looking for love from a man. I feel like, of course. So instead of looking for a love from a man, how about you just start there? I'm looking for a man to love me. Say that out loud, everybody. Don't be ashamed of it. I'm looking for love from a man. Now, tell me what that feels like. Do you feel embarrassed that you need to have love from someone else externally? Do you look to God to give you love so that you don't have to find love from a man? Let's not do that substitution business. What I want you to do is find what you're actually feeling, which is, I want love from another man. All right. And that makes you feel bad because you don't have it, right? So can you feel those two things? I want the love from the man and I feel bad because I don't have it. Feel those two opposite things. So let's go wanting love from a man instead of judging it as an external. Just go, high vibe. I want love. I want to feel love. And low vibe is, and so something's wrong with me because I don't have it. I hardly ever categorize and label things, but I thought I'd do this for kind of fun and see if it works for you, right? Let's use this tool and see if it works, because you're going to see a lot of it out there, right? And I don't want to be so different that, I want to contain the things that you're seeing out there. So, Rory talks about that. So let's look high vibration, low vibration. So theoretically, if you're high vibration, you attract high vibration people, low vibration, the same thing. Forget that stuff. Okay, just forget it. Let's just see what makes you feel good. So wanting love for a man feels good if you can imagine what that would feel like, right? Wow, I would feel completely enraptured and touched and oh, I would feel amazing. I don't have it. Feels, what's wrong with me? I need to get in my masculine energy and change my hair and get new clothes and get onto the, right? This is exactly what happens in business. You start not doing well in business and all of a sudden you throw yourself into masculine and try to think up everything you could possibly do to change. That's identical to the love search. That's why if you stay in your masculine energy at work, it's really, 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 really hard to stay in your feminine energy and love.